outfit that I have here.
Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different and want to show you guys 10 ways I made my apartment and stuff cute but still affordable. I was going through some things and cleaning up and realized that Dylan and I have been doing our best to save a little money where it counts and putting it towards other things that we like to prioritize. Like, for example, I feed my dog organic food and I like to indulge in a little bit of shopping here and there. There were some ways that we like to save around the house, and also what I realized too while saving money, this stuff is also really good for the environment. I love that I can reduce a little bit of my carbon footprint as much as I can, which is great too. We moved out in April, so it's been about April, May, June, July, 4 months. So that's pretty insane. And one way that we definitely reduce our waste and save a lot of money is reuse our glass bottles. I know mason jars are really hot. I know they've been really hot for a few years now, but we just love doing this. We don't have a washer dryer unit inside our apartment, so we actually have to go to the basement to do our laundry. One way I reused a jar of pasta sauce was actually put our laundry detergent in it after we threw it into the dishwasher, and I drilled a little hole into the laundry cup so it could just sit on the top like this, so that way we don't have to lug the big thing down, and that way we don't have to buy tiny little laundry detergents because they're more practical. This is just a lot easier. Another way that we reuse bottles and glass containers is for our herb garden. We have 2 mason jars holding our mint and our basil right now, and I'll get a little bit into our herb garden a little bit later, but that's another way we've been reusing them. And then I also bought some reusable glass bottles, so that way we can buy items in bulk like Windex or any cleaning solutions. And there are a bunch of sets on Amazon right now. I have my Windex right here at the little label, and then I also have my hand soap in one, and I also have all of our shampoo, body wash, and all that in them as well. So reusable bottles are super great. You can also reuse them to plant your plants in, to fill up things that you may have in bulk, and that way we can store all of the big kind of bulky crap in a closet where we don't have to see it all the time. Really great way to save some money, help the environment a little bit, and also I just think that they look really cute. Next thing I want to talk about, I think that these are 2 things that you absolutely need when you buy a mattress or when you move out. You need a good duvet and you need a mattress protector. I have mattress protectors also on my sofa because you guys know, if you guys have come from that video, that I DIY'd my sofa a few months ago, and I think mattress covers are going to save your mattress, therefore you won't have to buy a new one in the end. It's just a lot more efficient when you're washing things and sanitizing things. And duvets, I love using my duvet cover and switching it out. Amazon has a really great mattress cover and a great duvet cover, and you can get both for around under $50, which is amazing. I'm gonna link them in the description box below. Number 3, the third way I saved some money while still making my apartment cute was on the gallery wall. Framed photos can cost so much money, and I was really looking at other options and trying to explore what I could do, especially in a rental where you don't want to drill too many holes. And the way I decided to set up my gallery wall was just with frames from the dollar store. These are just plain, simple white frames from the dollar store. I printed out these photos from my Instagram myself. It's just a little gallery wall of Dylan and I used command strips with the Velcro. I found that these were like the best ones in terms of sticking things on the wall. I had a few accidents and a few fell down from using other adhesives, but the command strips, trust me guys, you don't want to skimp out on this. Spend money on the command strips because it'll save you a lot of time and effort later. And I think that this turned out really great. If you just want to stick to something simple like this, all in black and white, you could definitely do it super affordably, and I love the way it looks. Number 5 was all of the things that I use and reuse in my kitchen. So Dylan and I have been here for 4 months, and with all the guests we've had over and just cleaning up all the time after Toledo and stuff like that, we've only gone through 2 rolls of paper towel, which is amazing. We still have it on hand for like the nitty gritty stuff that you don't really want to use reusable things on, but we barely use it, mainly because I would want to buy it in bulk and we really just don't have the space in our place to have it in bulk. And also, paper towel is really expensive and kind of wasteful. So one thing that I did, and this is kind of like a residual effect from cropping so many thrifted shirts, is after I washed all of my crop tops and the little scraps, I kept the scraps and I've been using them as rags And then we have a little hamper under the sink that specifically the rags go in that have all like the cleaning stuff on them, and then we wash them once we run out of them. And it's just been a really nice, cost-effective way and environmental way to clean. I find that this is just as effective as paper towel. I also use them on my Swiffer wet jet by wrapping them around the wet jet, and that way I don't have to buy extra inserts for them, and I find them just as effective. I love my rags. They've been through the wash more times than I can count at this point, and it's really saved us a lot of money and space in the paper towel department. Another thing that I use in my kitchen is my reusable dish brush and sponge. The sponge is made of silicone, and the dish brush, if you guys are into home decor videos, I'm sure you guys have heard about this. It's just on Amazon, and both of them are dishwasher safe, which is amazing. And I've had them for 4 months. They haven't gotten grubby yet, and I just love them. They're very, very effective, and I just hate those gross disposable dish sponges. I just don't like them, and this is just a really great option for that. When we moved in, I picked up some beeswax wrap, but I have no idea where it went. I decided to pick up another pack, but this is a great way to actually not use saran wrap when you have to wrap your foods and stuff. So basically, I know you're able to make your own, but this was just a lot more practical for me. So it comes in 3 different sizes. It has the beeswax on it, and they're reusable up to like, I don't know, like hundreds of times, I believe, which is really, really amazing. Helps keep your food fresh. And I know there's a way to DIY them or like make them more effective even after you use them. So I absolutely love that as well. Dylan and I have never bought saran wrap for our apartment, which I think is a pretty big accomplishment in and of itself. We just simply don't have room for it, and this is going to be a lot more environmental too. So if you are a salad maker or just like that extra bit of something on your food, growing your own food is definitely a good hobby on top of being a little bit cost effective. I love fresh basil, I love pesto, and Dylan had an herb garden before, so we knew that we needed one. We actually just invested in a few herbs and just planted them in our little mason jars and what we had around the house, and we absolutely love this. We've been adding basil to like everything, and thyme to our potatoes and all that fun stuff, and I just think that this is a really great way to kind of cut your costs, but at the same time, it's a really fun hobby as well. If you have more space, obviously you can grow tomatoes and chives and all that fun stuff, but we only have that windowsill really to work with, so we're sticking to the herb garden, but definitely look into urban gardening. I think that it's a really fun little activity, as well as can save you a bit of cost on your grocery bill. Okay, number 7 is something I actually spent a lot of money on, but you don't exactly have to. I purchased my blackout curtains from West Elm. What blackout curtains do, aside from help me reduce the glare when I'm shooting, is that they also help conserve the temperature. So if you turn the AC on for a few hours and then decide to turn it off, it'll help conserve the coolness, or it can help conserve the warmth in the winter. So that should reduce your utility bill by a lot. And also it may help you get a better night's sleep. So there's just a lot of benefits to blackout curtains. I know that you can get them easily at Walmart or Target. I'm going to try to link some in the description box below. I'll also link the panels that I decided to get from West Elm, but you definitely don't have to spend a lot on this. It's going to help your energy costs go a little bit lower and also help the environment as well. Number 8 is to DIY your furniture. And this can just start by looking up IKEA hacks on Pinterest. There are just like so many different kinds. You guys know that I DIY'd my sofa, and I actually spent a little bit less than what I would have actually spent if I got something similar from a big box retailer. So I love my sofa. I love DIYing it. I love that whole process. So if you have a little bit of time and want to save some extra cash, I think DIYing your furniture or any of those little like home goods is super great. I love this channel called The Lone Fox, Drew. He does so many great DIYs and like recreates like Urban Outfitters things and stuff like that. So I'm going to link his channel in the description box below, but there's so many great home decor ideas that you can DIY for a fraction of the price. Thrift your stuff. Guys, I found so many great things thrifting, and the great thing about this is that your home decor is going to be unique and also super affordable. So one example I have of this is my utensil holder that I picked up from Value Village. I believe this was $4, and I think it looks really expensive and chic, and I hold all my little bamboo utensils in it. I think it looks super, super cute. And then another thing I actually thrifted was my dresser. There's a whole story to go behind this, and I'll talk about it a little bit more in my bedroom tour when I decide to film that and get it up for you guys. But I really, really love this dresser. It's like a mid-century modern piece, and I got it for $22 freaking dollars. And I just love looking there. Guys, the thrill of the find is just so satisfying. You guys have to make a step to your local thrift and find furniture because it is bomb.
And one thing I actually forgot to talk about is how plants are such affordable home decor. They can cost you around from like 10 bucks up until like $100 or $200. But I love my plants. I think they add such a great thing to my home. Again, they're another hobby that gets you off your screen, which I love, and it's very rewarding to see them grow. So we have a couple plants here that just make it feel so much homier, and again, it's just really affordable home decor that if you take care of will last a really long time.
And number 10, one surprising thing that Dylan and I have never purchased for our apartment, surprisingly, is trash bags. We actually have been reusing plastic bags that we've gone shopping, and I know that you're not supposed to really use plastic bags when you go shopping, but sometimes you forget to bring your reusable bag, especially if you're on the subway or on the go. I try my best, but sometimes I'm a little bit forgetful. So when I do have those plastic bags from other purchases, we use them for our garbage bags. It's just what it is, and I'm trying to reduce that a lot, but the main way to give it a second life is to use it for something else, and we've never purchased garbage bags, so this is a really useful thing for us to throw out all our trash in. Okay guys, that is the end of my 10 ways to affordably move into your apartment, make it super cute, etc, etc. If you guys like these type of videos and want to learn a little bit more about my home decor series, I'm going to have a playlist in the description box below. Also follow my Instagram if you haven't already, because I would absolutely love to see you guys on over there. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.